Alright, this is going to be another run at the Infected. This will be my third playthrough. The first two I died, and even though you get infinite spawns as far as I can tell, at least if you have a bed you do, um, it felt pretty generic and I didn't want it. I didn't want to do that. Plus, I died both times in winter, the first winter. So I was determined to get through winter without dying, and I have done so. I am now about a year and a half in. I've already been through one winter, got another winter approaching, and for the most part, all is well. This is the Brick Forge thing. It's the bigger version of the small, and this thing is priceless. Um, Takes a little while to build. It requires, I think, 50 dry bricks, which can be a bit of a pain in the ass to make. But once it's up and running, and the amount of materials you can handle with it makes it much worth it, as opposed to this little tiny thing over here, which has like 2 slots. So sometimes I'll get them both running and really crank out some stuff. So bed, like I said, that's going to be the second spawn wood should you die. Some coal heater for winter. Storage cells for various types of mineral ingots. Control panel basically just tells you your power situation. I don't think you need any more than one of those. Of course, this is the forge. It's looking wonderful to have. I move my workbench inside because I do a lot of basic stuff on it. Storage crates are essential. Build these, build 2 or 3 of them right off the bat, so you can put stuff in it and not have to just let it go to waste. My first couple of playthroughs, I lost a lot of material just because I threw it on the ground, just because I didn't want it, or I didn't need it then. But of course, I need it later. Got the windows done. Takes glass. It's not that hard to make. So the first couple times I died in the winter. Getting water was a problem, so was eating. I completely overthought the necessity of having a glass or a greenhouse, which is nice, but they are big and they take a lot of resources to fully construct, and then you still have to get running water to it. Speaking of which, I got a sink. I can only use it though when I got my pump turned on. So, must be turned on, which I can do. It just doesn't stay on all the time. Expanded my torch a little bit. Keep some torches here, even though I never really use them. And extra tools and weapons. So I like having one on hand should it break. These fire pots are absolutely amazing. Build lots of them. Can't go wrong. They seemingly never run out. At least not that I can tell. I've never had one go out on me. It doesn't take fuel, turn it on or off. So they run in the rain. As you can see from here. These are my outdoor plants. It's just a makeshift thing. I'm going to do something better with these eventually. But being outside, they get watered naturally when it rains, so that's nice. There's a campfire that I originally used to heat my water and cook stuff. I don't really so much use it now. I use the giant wrap mostly. Dry my beets. It's a firewood stand, a stick stand. It's a log stand, a saw bench. I normally try to keep this full and this, but it caught me right after a major expansion, I guess you'd say. So little undersupplied on this normal stuff that I have. Here's the advanced workbench. It's advanced stuff. Brick drying crate, into that big forge. Wheelbarrow thing carries logs. Does not carry stones. I wish it did. Chemistry table. I haven't really used this much at all, I don't think. And these are my mineral extractors. I got one set to just extract stones only, so that's only going to pull stones, and then the other one should pull a combination of things. The ore that my property is sitting on, that the extractor is sitting on, and it'll still get coal and it's stones as well. This is my water house. I'm just now experimenting in how I can bring it inside, so I don't have to go outside to turn it on and off. So anyways, you have to come and turn it on manually, and then you can get water. So I just turn it on. And now I get fresh water. Which is super nice, not having to boil the water and clean it. Or having to mess with going to the lake all the time. So that's that. This is apparently you cannot make, at least to my knowledge, you cannot just build a solar panel on the ground. It's not like that. So it has to be on a wooden structure of some kind. But they generate a maximum of 40 power, whatever it is. Batteries behind each one are not necessary. They don't go hand in hand or anything. I mean, they do go hand in hand, but one isn't dependent on the other. Also, nothing has to be interlinked either. Like, you build power, and it will power everything on your property. These aren't too intensive as far as material wise. Batteries are a little bit more so, I think. So anyways, I got 2 completed of a planned 6. And I can always expand that and move this around as need be too. I don't know if a direct placement has an effect, whereas, if the sun passes over it, if it's still effective or not. These are windmills. They are a little more heavy on resources as far as to get them built, but once they're built, they are sustained 20 powerage or amps or voltage or whatever. So it never varies, unlike the solar panels, which can change depending on the time of day, clouds, things of that nature. So that's always nice. I'm gonna go explore my mineral extractors. I have some extractors set up here. 2 for aluminum, 2 for, well, I'm working on building a second one for the cobalt, which reminds me, I gotta take some planks with me. Oh shit, damn pig scared the shit out of me. Of course I don't have the planks ready. 5, 6, 7. And 8. Alright, pig, you will end up on my dinner table. So I actually started my place very small. It's just like there to there. Well, this is, and the porch has been an addition. Alright, so I'm going to go collect some minerals that should be extracting. I run this path so often that I found it cool and convenient and extremely helpful to light my path with these lantern things that I was telling you about. And they work great. I just leave them on. They run 24/7. I've never had one disappear or need maintenance or anything. It's there. So that's kind of cool. So it makes it kind of fun to do this. I'm just going to keep adding them too until it's just like completely lit up. I don't know about that, but realize if you put them next to a tree, it makes a great big like signal. So this way I don't have to just run around with my map or my compass out all the damn time like I used to. It just makes it a little easier. Obviously, I need another one there. That's another marker I put just so I knew I was on the right path. Wolf's gonna come fuck with me. Not. He's close. Still got the same RE. You start the game off with 5. Still got some. Just impressive if you ask me. Alright, so here are my aluminum extractors. Got 2 of them going somewhere. There. Let's see what kind of goodies we got. Not bad. Aluminum ones are all I'm really after. I'm not going to carry stones all the way back that far. We'll see how this one gets regular stones and coal as well. Oh, we don't want that shit. And I will add some fuel. Oil can. It's made by the oil extractor. So these will also run off biofuel, which is made from 3 spoiled foods on the crafting bench. Oh yeah, this one's good too. I'm not yet certain if the position of these extractors matters greatly. I've experimented in moving them around to see if they produce results. Oh man, I'm not slow already. Crap. Get rid of the plagues. So far, I can't tell if it makes a difference or not. I think if you just place them and let them be, they'll constantly produce. Just based on something random. So just over this hill, if my slow ass ever gets there, I have my cobalt extractors, or extractor. That is a fucking fox that just made that weird little yapping noise, and they are extremely ferocious. All the foxes on this island are rabid. See me walk right next to that great big old boar. He didn't do anything. Those little fox would come nip my damn ankles. Fuck me up. Should have came here first. Fully empty. Finally. So anyway, this is the one that I'm building. I brought planks for it. Alright, back fast. It's probably going to slow me right back down. This one ran out of fuel. That's why it stopped. That sucks. but it can be a pain in the ass to come fuel these. Especially since I'm just now getting my fuel situation in order. There we go. So I'll probably use some biofuel next. I'll throw all these away. Alright, now we head back. Shit. Goddamn wolf. I knew he was gonna get me. Fucker. Now I'm probably gonna be all slow again. Oh, I'm good. Maybe lose my direction. I'm really mad if that fox attacks me. There we go. Six. So I don't see now that it's. Man, maybe too heavy. Shit. Oh well. But yeah, now that the sun is there, power will be strictly from the windmills and whatever's in the batteries. Once the batteries are depleted, the windmills won't be enough to sustain that, so it'll shut down, which is cool. Oh, I need energy. So it's cool. I'll have enough for another windmill. And go in and sleep to replenish my health and my energy while everything else goes down. some of this shit, get my vitamins back up. Corn is not the only thing I'm missing. Still get free stones. Stones are very precious, especially when you don't feel like running halfway across the map to gather them. That's why building these mineral extractors is certainly worth the time and money if you get around to it. Hey, look, it's corn. Corn's good for vitamins. So yeah, like I said, normally you start this place off wherever your starting point is, and it is just full of boulders and clay boulders, and naturally you start grabbing the closest ones first because, well, that's easier. Next thing you know, you're having to walk half a mile to get any more. So building these is certainly a nice. I don't even have to grab them all, just grab whatever. Make little room. As long as I keep the supply coming. It's really tempting to just make a third one, but I think I'm sufficient with this. So yeah, so when I first started, let's see, I had this area, and this area, and I had this area. All this is just recently built. I think it's good when you first start to just keep it small, keep it simple. Get a place where you can put a roof on, some walls up, some windows. Get kind of comfy before winter sets in. Damn it. And winter does come around quick. Did learn also that similar to how you fill your canteen in the water. So when it snows, you can just point it at the ground and do the same thing. It'll have the add water option. So that was super handy to know, although it could still be a pain in the ass to actually do. So it takes a while to get everything really going. Like I said, I think I spent the first year and a half really just kind of getting the basics taken care of. Take that one, next run. So now I'm kind of getting to the point where I can kind of kick back and have some fun just building, improving upon my place. But there's a lot to be done still. Naturally, I'm not running the zombie mode, or Vambies, whatever they are. I did it my first run, and it was cool. It was different, but it's just enough stuff to worry about and to think about without having to add zombies to the list. Wildlife is problem enough. Trying to stay on top of everything is more than enough to keep you busy without worry about stupid vampires attacking you. Coal makes for an excellent source of fuel. Works not only for the coal heater, but it also works for the wood stove, the forge, and the fireplace too. I mean the cooking campfire. So it's about that. Get some coal on there. Piece of coal here too. That way it's just ready to go. Don't plan on using that anytime soon, but it's there should I need it. And I always try and keep one for filled up for winter. I probably don't need that many. Likewise with this oiled foods. Oops. We'll make biofuels out of these. Let's come to the work table. I think the biofuel actually works better as a fuel than the oil does. It seems to last longer. Let's see. There we go. Got this meat on me. Should probably water these. I'll wait for it to rain. No rush, no rush. Got my winter clothes on. That shit comes in super helpful, or you're gonna freeze. Of course, if you wear it in here, you'll overheat. So, mindful of that too. Not cooking. There it is. I said for a while there, it almost feel like a full-time job just cooking these damn stones up. But it's fun. Really want to see how I'm gonna go about getting this inside of building my house around it rather. Ah, it's not even on. Fuck. Some daylight. So yeah, this will produce a can of oil every 4 minutes, basically. I think that's 4 actual minutes, not like game minutes. As you can see, this thing makes them pretty quick. Probably set this just stones for a while. Think if there's anything else of super importance. I guess that's about it for now. Yep. I'll update again as I need to.